Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Everyone having a good day so far? Was my plan all along? Hello, my lucky man. How are you doing? We're going later into the morning with this, aren't we? It's for the game to know and for us to find out. Pop over on this screen. Come on. Oh, I need to change the game. Silly me. Where is it? Here we go. Excellent. Days within expectations. How about you? I mean today's alright. I did a little bit of Monster Hunter. I got some things made, I guess. Yeah. I've been neglecting Final Fantasy XIV, the Boon stuff, and just playing Monster Hunter mainly because, like, I guess I just want to play as much as possible before they, what do you call it? Get rid of, like, Windows 10 support. And I do not want to upgrade to 11 at all. Alright, we left off at, the only thing I can remember is Yaoi Kisses. That's all that's filled with in my mind. The Yaoi Kiss. And hunts. And now we continue the story. Lame, yeah. Very cringe of them. I do like the game in its own way. I know a lot of people don't really like it. But I like it for other reasons.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Come to claim your just desserts?
The fire in our hearts. Many claim they wish to change the world. Few actually take it upon themselves to do so. You are an inspiration to us all. A nameless patron. Briar clamshell. When cut and polished, the spiny opaline shell of a western storm's briar clam rival the luster of most gems. More importantly, however, when incorporated into armor, they can also provide nigh unmatched protection, being strong enough to turn aside an adamantine blade without suffering so much as a scratch. I'll have 25 of these. I don't need to read this.
Come again.
Wait,
I may have more for you. Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts.
Yaoi Kisses is the last thing we saw, yeah. I like it because you can play as a big titty buff man. I wouldn't say he's big titty, but
all yours.
He is a buff man with a hot ass voice. I don't think there's any side quests for me to do. We're off on a auto.
Clive, you're back.
Yes, sir.
And with glad tidings for once.
Oh yeah, we killed Titan.
Hugo Kupka is no more. Well, I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
I was fine solo.
Otto. Any word on the royalist movements since I've been away? Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian. Thank you. I will.
You wouldn't know what a big titty man is if they buried you in their abs. Your brain been rotted by that one. You did a bunch of hunts last stream. Yes, I did. I would not do that to that man.
It's good to have you back.
As much
I
as I
was
like,
worried.
as much as I like,
Bad for a boy from the Imperial barracks, eh?
Big Booba, I
If you're
wouldn't
desperate to know more about Waloed,
touch him.
Vivian's your girl. But if I were you, I'd be heading straight to my bed.
I try to make it like a rule or habit to
Well, no surprises there.
not fantasize about real life people.
Drake's breath.
Ah, the conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waloeders.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waloeders must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map? The Kingdom of Waloed claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waloeder standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the Royalists betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw, especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
Okay, so the booby modeler guy, he hasn't skewed my I guess the average man look, really. He's exceptional in his own way.
It's good to have you back.
Odin was found where the fighting was
Was
thickest. Yeah, that's what every dominant been doing since forever. He ain't special. I think with Odin is a little different. I think Odin lore in Final Fantasy, I think, seeks battles, I think. In Final Fantasy XIV, the interesting thing about Odin is that he's not really he's like a world boss. And what's interesting about him is that he's not really like the human. I think Odin is like the sword. And the interesting part about him is that like whoever lands the killing blow on Odin, the human model becomes that character model. So it could be like a little like Lalafell or a little like, I guess, yeah, Lalafell just riding on like a horse. Or it could be like a big Rogadin. It's really cool.
The sun hath taught the mountain
Ah, Clive. Have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh my. Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying.
Don't make fun of him.
Big baby.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kupka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him. With my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot.
Lalafell means it's like one of the races in Final Fantasy XIV. You can just imagine it being like a gnome, like a small little character up to your shins. So just imagining Odin as like a little tiny gnome riding on a horse is funny.
My knowledge is yours. I have said it many times.
Hugo Kupka was a murderer, but he was also a thief. A thief who robbed us of our happiness, of our hope. And though I know it is wrong to revel in the death of another, we can take solace in the fact that he will never steal anything from us ever again.
His story is ended.
Thank you, Clive. Ask about Tet and Crow.
Were you aware?
That in many cities, bearers are forbidden from having children. It is believed that the ether used to bring a child into the world hastened the crystal's curse, lessening the mother's productivity. Such is the world we live in. Fortunately, Tet and Crow's parents were able to escape that world, if only for a few brief summers.
But what of the twins themselves?
Born in the highway, one touched by magic, the other spared its burden. Their minds are blissfully untainted by the poisonous rhetoric of priests and politicians. They will grow up knowing there is no difference between man and bear, and they will pass that truth on to their own children, and they to theirs, until the world we live in now is but a footnote in the annals of history.
Yes, change will come.
And through a magic which requires no crystal to conjure, one that will endure long after the last of the crystal has fallen. Close enough. I thought it was an anime trope for a small child. No. Not that L word.
New notes that might interest you.
What were we gonna say about Revel?
You wish to study the tomes?
Nope. Where are those kids at?
Ugh, I'm never drinking again, no matter whose funeral it is.
Oh, yeah, that guy is still eating. Oh, they're there.
Father is gone. I'm sure they're looking down on us now and smiling.
I'm smiling too. Yeah, me too. Thanks, Sid.
Oh, how to pronounce it?
Not bad for a boy from the Imperial Barracks, eh?
What can I get you, Sid?
Fire round for everybody.
Well, someone's in a good mood. Drink up, you lot. The next round's on Sid.
This is how I get everyone to love me.
Don't be a stranger, Sid.
I wonder what's the point of that.
The nobleman who visited. Was that really Sid's uncle?
Better believe it.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then. Good. I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though. Is it business?
Ask about
pleasure?
Hugo.
It's a relief.
Feels like we can breathe again. No more living in fear.
Thank you, Clive.
I know I don't say it often, but I mean it. Oh, and best of luck too. For many here, every other worldly woe paled in comparison to the threat of Hugo Kupka. Now he's gone, we'll finally have time to devote to everyday gripes and grumbles. And as the captain of this little ship, I'm sure you'll be on the receiving end of more than a few.
Nice to have a bit of good news for once. I don't
To
say
be fair,
it
you
often,
sure ain't gonna drink that swill?
but thank you.
Yeah, personally I can't, but my character can.
And what can I do for you? Go on, then.
Enhancer. Though a savvy merchant would have you believe that through arcane magics imbued into the sword, a high cost of the supplier, its wielder will experience enhanced strength and dexterity. In truth, it is the reduced weight and increased hardness afforded by the weapon's narrow blade of folded steel that ultimately provided the illusion of these enhancements. I'd rather keep my sword for now.
It'd better all be here. Finished, are you?
Oh, look already.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. beginning under a new Cid.
I'll try to live up to the name.
I'm not that sleepy, but I'm already starting to yawn, I guess.
Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
What do you need? Good bloody riddance.
If there was ever a man who deserves a rusty knife in the gut, it was that prick. Not that I'd let you carry around a rusty knife. His death won't bring back the people we lost, but it'll ease a few hearts.
Mine included.
Thank you. Don't try, do. Hey Vamp, how you doing?
What do you want?
What you doing tonight, boy? Diamond sword? Yo, this looks kinda cool. Is this like the Minecraft diamond sword? A cursory inspection of this hefty broadsword will reveal diamonds on neither its hilt nor its blade. So why then use the use of the precious gemstone in his name? The answer lies in his blade, into which the dust of fallen ruins has been hammered during its forging, rendering it nigh unbreakable, much like a diamond. But diamond has like, what do you call it? A lot of cleavage, so like blunt things would actually
Anything else?
hurt it, I guess. I exist? I exist. You exist, alright? I want that diamond Minecraft sword.
It's true. I heard it from Otto's own lips. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Yeah, it's like a gem thing. It's called cleavage. I forgot what it means.
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something?
Just spreading the word.
Man, No, you're the one that's cooked, bro. The stuff that you're typing? Yeah.
So,
Super cooked.
Professor's got a soft side.
You don't even know what cleavage is in the gemstone.
No. She was right, though.
Google it
Everyone was glad
yourself.
to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing.
You're the one that's brain
least
broken
of
for
all
thinking that.
You should tell him.
You're right. I should. And I will.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you.
Why?
She's been going at it hammer and tongs down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. But I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
Ooh, side quest.
Clive.
Oh, ask about Hugo.
It was luck, and luck alone.
That saw me safely out of the hideaway that night. So many others didn't make it. I see them, you know, in my dreams sometimes. I always tell them I'm sorry that I wasn't able to save them.
But now...
I can tell them something different. That Cook was dead. That you avenged them. And I know what they'll say back to me. So let me say it for them.
Thank you, Clive.
You're welcome. Ask about Goot.
Oh, same old.
In it. Otto's got me reading through the reports coming in from our allies and picking out what problem I need dealing with now, and what can be saved for later. It was still early days back in the old place, so I could just handle the job myself. State of the world now, though, I need Dee's help to sift through it all. And that's just the sifting. Actual solving any of these problems is the whole other headache. The curse breakers take the urgent stuff, but we're still stuck waiting for volunteers to handle the rest.
So,
if you ever find yourself at a loose end, well, you know where to find me. Kuka the handless tip. Can't look up gemstone cleavage. It'll fill my Google with Steven Universe smut, and those theater kids have had plenty of time to make that stuff. I mean, I don't think those would appear. Just look it up in incognito mode. Dude, the Titan fight is so cool. So good.
Good day to you.
Best thing I've ever seen and fought, really. The Titan fight kind of brought me back Eden Titan memories.
Ah, Clive. Your timing is exquisite as always. I have a concern which you may be able to assist me with.
Go on.
For now. Ooh, it gets better.
There are whisperings afoot of shadowy figures having been sighted
Ooh, I
outside
can't
the
wait.
village. Rustlings in the undergrowth, suspicious noises. My people fear that they are being watched. It may be no more than a surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current climate, or it may be the prelude to something altogether more dangerous. Given what I hope you'll forgive me calling your nose for trouble, I wondered if you might investigate.
Of course.
Of course.
Excellent. You might begin by speaking with the good citizens of Lostwing. Listen to their tales, and make what you will of them.
All right. I will.
Not my fault he put his hands in the way of my blade.
Glimpsed in the gloom of the woods. Either these are figments of anxious imaginations, or someone is out there. Someone who does not wish to be seen.
Right. Let's see what the people of the village have to say. I better find out if this is just nerves, or something we need to take more seriously.
Hey Wonton! How you doing? Hope you're doing well, Wonton.
Word is, the Black Shields took a hiding.
Excuse me. Quentin mentioned strange figures having been sighted near the village. Have you seen anything?
Nah, not me, Gov. I heard the rumours, though. I'm here most days, right next to the gate, and I ain't seen nothing out of the ordinary. Don't
How are
worry.
y'all?
Any shady characters try and slip into town this way, and I'll soon come running. And shouting, most likely.
All right. Thank you.
I'm told you, Blind Monkey Man. You learn new things every day. My day's going good so far. Pretty chill evening. It's a cleavage and gemstones. Is I forgot what it is, but I think Gooner's got to the geologist. No.
Do you have a moment? There's talk of suspicious figures in the woods. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
No, but I've heard something. Sound of scraping metal, like someone sharpening a sword.
Where was this?
In Lorbert's Pass. Was out foraging for herbs when I heard it, screeching out from between the trees. Ran back here as quick as my legs would carry me, and I ain't been back since.
I see. I'll look into it. Thank you.
You showed your friend Vamp's video?
Seems
That's
Lorbert's
nice
Pass
of
is
you.
our best bet then. What do you say, Torgal? Shall we go and investigate?
What I like about this game is that I don't need to be in a party and rely on everybody. I could just do everything by myself. I'm not really a fan of like, I don't know, like party upkeep or I guess turn-based as much anymore. So this kind of gameplay is nice for a Final Fantasy game.
You there?
Ooh.
Fuck!
Oh.
He's seen us. Get them before they escape.
Black Shields.
I didn't know they can curse. I thought they were like all goody two-shoes.
What the hell are you doing here?
What is it to you? Not that we give a damn. All that matters to us is that you don't leave here alive.
You're not coming out here alive. I'm the main character. No, this game was inspired by GOT. There's a lot of swearing. GOT? I'm going to stand in my midnight black armor with a cultures in the mid-island. Yeah. I didn't see them at first. I don't know how Clive saw them.
Why were they here? Are they planning an attack on Lostwing? I need to warn Quentin.
What is GOT again? You gotta refresh my memory. Game of Thrones? Am I stupid? Is it Game of Thrones?
Clive, how goes the hunt for
Look,
our
I'm sure there's a lot of swearing, but I didn't think the Black Shields were like
near Lorbert's
swearing.
Pass. They're gone now.
They always speak in like
Shields.
poems.
The Empress's former bloodhounds, though they serve another master now.
Like they always
One who
talk in
means
like
to root
self-righteous
out and
way.
destroy both me
Like they're all
and
high and
those I
mighty.
care for. And it would appear the pack has finally caught the scent of its prey. Damn it all. I had hoped I would have more time than this. More time to prepare. But if we are cornered, we have no choice but to bite back. And bite back we shall.
I'm sorry. You're going to need to explain. Who did the Black Shield serve now? And why would that person want you dead?
Because I want him dead.
Who?
The former Lord Chief Justice of Sanbreque. All that I have built here is for him.
I don't understand.
Messy breakup?
Why him? Why Lostwing?
I suppose it is better that you know the truth. I was a member of the judiciary once. So sickened was I by the injustice of this world, I swore to fight it. And fight it I did in my own small way. I saw more than a few corrupt officials condemned to the very cells into which they had thrown blameless innocents. Men to whom the law was but a scourge to turn against the powerless. And throughout, it was the Lord Chief Justice who backed me, who was my one true ally in the quest to see justice done.
So what changed?
I discovered that he hunted bearers for sport.
Wow.
I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice. His support for me was no more than a facade, a means of ridding himself of his rivals, a mask to hide the rot beneath. I filed suit against him immediately. His response, however, was rather more visceral. He had my entire family slaughtered. And he faced no punishment whatsoever. I lost everything. My loved ones, my livelihood, my position, the faith I had once held that any modicum of justice might be achieved through the courts.
It's like he's looking at us.
So I set about enacting my own.
Talk.
I tracked down every soul who served him and slit their throats myself. But the man himself proved an altogether more difficult target. With money and power come protection. And so I saw that I would need an army of my own. I came here to Lostwing and began recruiting like-minded individuals.
And everyone here knows this is why you do what you do.
Of course. They too have lost loved ones to the bearer hunts. Seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty. All under the watchful eye of the Lord Chief Justice. Our wounds are the same. And our cause is the same. We are comrades. And our revenge is already in motion. We know where he hides, how numerous and well-trained his guard. What we did not know until now, however, was that his plans may already be in motion too.
Quentin.
Our time is short. He may move against us at any moment, unless we move against him first. My friends and comrades, it begins.
Oh shit.
Make ready for war.
Getting intense. I hope the next quest lets me slay them.
I'm not going to change his mind.
Oh. Good luck with them.
The most fragrant herbs and
Now there'll
spices.
be no one to man the shop.
And beyond.
Gone, just like that. And without so much as a by your leave.
What's the matter?
It's my apprentice. He up and vanished while my back was turned. I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that's now short one pair of hands.
I can man the bakery.
Loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers, I'm at a loss. Please.
Oh, I have to find
Let me see
him.
if you can find him.
Boring.
I'll see what I can do. Do you know where he might have gone?
Do you even know what he looks like before you find him?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang.
Huh.
He used to work there, you see. Poor fool left his heart in its hollow.
All right. Then that's where I'll start.
It's so funny, bro.
Can't say I understand that boy's obsession with the Fang. Can't say I understand much about him at all.
Have you tried talking to him? Get to know him? Alright, where do I go? There. It'll be so cool if I can man the bakery and then it's like a whole entire like mini game. Ooh, a piece of item. Oh, I'm in the area. Where could he be? Oh, there he is. Just sitting there. In the minigame, you throw out your back, constantly bending over the oven as you burn every last loaf you have. Damn. I'm not that bad of a cook.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I? I'm certainly not a baker. Master must have ruled the day he took me in.
That's not true.
Time was the sight of the Fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
I take it you missed the Mother Crystal.
I did that.
I hated her. But she was all I knew. Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, part of me shattered with her.
He's cooked.
I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin. But I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am. She was the only thing that could fill the hole inside me.
What?
I loved her, damn it. But now she's gone.
Crazy.
She's never coming back.
You can make things. You can make things with like holes in the
Ask
bread.
How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
Remember the good times.
Try to remember the good times. Do that, and the Mother Crystal will be with you no matter where you are.
Even in the bakery.
Yeah. Yeah.
All I've been. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. You've opened my eyes. I have to get back there right away. Farewell.
I'm a therapist.
Wait.
I was
Suppose
sure
you
that
won't be
bad.
needing an escort then.
I suppose he could be a bad cook because he's been like a what? A military guy, a slave guy for most of his like life. So all he's been eating is like shit food. Oh, that's him over there.
Ah, there you are. The man who lit a fire under my wayward apprentice. Though I worry you might have stoked the
I
flames
filled
a little
his
too
bread
high.
hole.
He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Master, it's ready. Behold the Drake's Balm. A truly unique creation.
Oh, it looks like the Drake's
Dare say
Fang.
it is.
It's like the mountain.
Just look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself. Her steepled peaks, her fulsome spurs, her inviting hollow. True, my loaves collapse more often than not, but what's the Fang without her crater? Why, no Fang at all. And look, inside. She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt crystals!
Yummers.
Master, I have found my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve the memory of the Fang.
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say you're onto something.
I'm sure it tastes good.
Not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. With any luck, I might even have a new delicacy on my hands. I don't know how you did it, but you have my thanks.
I've eaten bread that looked like that before, and it's pretty good. Goblino coin.
Now, Dusan, I know you're king, but do you have to use the good salt? Leave some for the rest of us.
Sorry, Master. I'll go and get some more later.
Alrighty, let's see. I think that's all the side quests available. Now we continue the main story. You like the sound of salty bread? I don't think I had a salty bread.
It's true. I heard it from Otto.
But it looks good.
And how may I assist you today?
Ask about Hugo. Hugo and the Fang were the bedrock upon which the Republic stood. Now that both have crumbled, Dhalmekia's descent into chaos is all but assured.
So what of its parliament?
You ask, will the minister not take it upon themselves to pick up the pieces of their crumbled nation? I doubt it. They have little love for their people, only their own preservation.
Which leaves but one man.
Standing between Dhalmekia and disaster, former Field Marshal Eugene Havel. If any is to pick up the baton of command, it shall surely be he. But as the bitter ties of ire and avarice rise around him, how long will he be able to keep his head above water, I wonder?
How may I help you today?
It looks
One
good
must
because it looks
understand
jelly
one's
filled.
place in the world.
It's filled with something. That's for sure. Hugo some Hugo reminds me of like a mix of like a Highlander and a Rogadin. And I kinda like that about him, but he's kinda like deranged.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Submit.
All right, Clive? What do you want?
What do you
I'm going
want?
to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now.
Wow.
I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal.
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise. Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, Ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts meching. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then?
Really
Probably best to
teaching
take
her
it
in
one piece at a
school.
time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to. The engine plating's basically just a very efficient conductor. Create a thermal gradient across it and the heat radiates outwards, which... You know what, just show the plans to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
I'm glad somebody knows what to do. I have no idea what she's saying. Why is all ships named Enterprise? Because Enterprise is a cool name.
Books that don't have any pictures in. Why would anyone want to do that?
True. Now, Lack lived a queen in Goblins 3, but he not did the goblins their queen, and so, full of wrath, did she banish them to shore, where they supped on mud till their lips turned black, and they begged to return. And good of heart, the queen she did take them back. Eat it death. What a story.
I have done it, Sid. I have learned all the letters. Every
Oh,
one.
good for you, girl.
I knew it was a good idea to have editors study alongside the children. It's really stoked their competitive spirit.
Competitive reading? Is that like a book club type of deal? Enterprise is mid as fuck? I'm sure it's probably mid as fuck. At least it's not like Spirit or something like that, you know what I mean? Or United.
Blackthorn.
Or USPS.
Out with it.
It's for mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. I'd spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Thermal plating design. Instructions on how to go about building oneself a full set of thermal plating to dissipate the heat from around a mithril engine, should one find oneself in need of such a thing.
Krieger's teats. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy though. And I'll need help.
Sure.
Get Gavin in here, will you?
All right.
I'm just an errand boy.
So Mid's roped us all in here again, has she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual sword grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Valcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand collecting the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, we can get this over with.
Yeah, what do I gotta do? Do I gotta kill things?
Up to you who you take to the desert. I mean, Gav's good in a fight, but he don't have my winning personality.
Ah, don't listen to him. You'll be in the lowest of low company with either of us.
Hey.
You going after the Stardust then, are you?
I suppose
Which
I
one of these
have
two
to.
lucky souls is going with you?
I can choose? Ooh, Gav. He's got me out of so much trouble.
Gav, you're with me.
All right then. So, where do we find this Stardust stuff?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
Southern reaches of the Velcroy, eh? That's down past Dalamil. I'll go and scout the place out. See about hiring us a wagon to bring the stuff back to.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
While you're off having a paddle, I'll pick up the rest of the stuff from Blackthorn's supplier.
Yeah, you do that, Aldo.
You two, eh? Don't go letting him fleece ya.
Fleece me? I'd like to see him try.
It's perfect for the
In
job.
your own time.
Sounds like this river we're looking for is south of the Dalamil Inn. I'll hire us a wagon and meet you there.
I'll get us a good price. Is that one you want to worry about?
I'm sure it'd be fine. I made a comment on a post saying something objectively correct, and that I would accept no debate. And these
Looks like I
creatures.
found the river. Now where's Gav?
Drinkable river. And these creatures have decided to inform me of how they fail to consider just how wrong they are. Yeah, people in debate don't want to admit that they're wrong. They're just too prideful. They just want to be correct and not have their minds changed.
Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worthless. But if Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of the stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
We shall. Race ya.
Say sect death and say sect war, and tell me which is the better word. Honestly, I don't like any of them. Back to the drawing board, sir. They're inventing whole new words to compensate for sect war's inferiority.
Just looks like black sand to me.
Am I putting the sand in my pocket? Pocket sand. There's no drawing board, it's between those two. Too bad, back to the drawing board. What's the meaning behind sect death anyway?
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's
I
getting on.
assume sec means like sector, but what does the def mean? There has to be some meaning. Sec war just kind of reminds me of like Trump's stupid like Department of War type naming shit. It sounds stupid. Sekao is the best these Kurds could come up with. You know, if you say Seko backwards, it's wokes. Back to the drawing board. Secretary of Defense versus Secretary of War. Oh, Secretary of Defense. Yeah, Secretary of Defense would go better because I think Secretary of War is so stupid. You guessed the topic.
You finished? How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
Stardust. Legend has it that a star once fell upon the heavens and punctured a hole in the Meccan desert, whence sprang forth the fountainhead of a river Velcroy.
Oh, you win. That might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey, before we go, do you mind if we have a chat?
Meowdy. Hello, the hazard soul. How you doing?
Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is.
You bet.
Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise.
Now do Savage Omega.
Send me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you. Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
Cute doggy. Actually, Omega's from Final Fantasy XIV. But yeah.
Alright, Clive. I gave all that stardust to Blackthorn.
I want
just
you
like
to
I promised.
suffer.
I got everything Blackthorn asked for. How'd it go over in Dalimil?
Blackthorn. Got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. You know, it beats sneaking around on your Todd all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It will take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
Gav is kind of thick from behind.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Hello, Mid.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need.
How convenient.
What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
Can't remember your assistant names.
Talk to her back there. You know, thingy. She'll tell you exactly which bits of which ruin we need. You just need to go and find them.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why, if sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh yeah, I'm
very
good at
much.
killing.
Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Like Lost Wing is in Sim, right? Everything is in Sim. Her nerding out put me to sleep.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
Yeah, I'm getting ready for war. Oh, I gotta run all the way over there. Ring. Ring.
If you're ready, we leave at once.
I want to be part of the war. Come on. I want to kill things.
Ambrosia won't help me here.
She better. Do, 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 do.
That's it.
Did I just drift? I can drift on this chocobo? Hello, boss. No. Run away. Oh, I don't need to talk to these guys? Oh. Right there.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
I don't mind at all.
Of course. I'll be right back.
If I can one-shot Titan, I can one-shot whatever this is.
Anybody home?
Oh.
This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
Grab his little eye. It'd be really funny if the critter was a small nothing burger critter. It is a small nothing burger critter. For me.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Oh yeah?
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Alright, man. Arbans are pretty charming. The Eye of the Warrior. Increased strength, tonic duration. Only those who stood in battle can know his boon and his curse. A first-hand account of the siege of Stoner. Stoner. I wonder what they got to say.
Your work is done, Sid. We'll take care of the rest. Let Mid know she'll have her helm very soon, would you?
Is that what that is? Yeah. The Final Fantasy... Well, it is a Final Fantasy anime, yes. But the way it looked...
If I don't come up with something soon...
Looks like the one in 14.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
What do we need a boat for?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Right away.
I've been going round in circles trying to find something sturdy enough to withstand the fire of the engines, but light enough not to sink the ship. Should have bothered old Tomes sooner. If anyone knows something I don't, it'll be him.
I think having a boat would just give away our hideout. Yeah, no.
Just started reading books that don't have any pictures
A bird?
What do I have to eat to grow as tall as you, Mr. Stelz?
It's a rude thing to say to that bird.
Thanks to sit.
Harpocrates, do you have a moment?
For you, Clive, always.
Well, actually, it's for mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Thermal shielding design, a baffling diagram, made all the more confounding by an preponderance of question marks that blemishes its borders. Maybe they're trying to wait. Dude, the hideout is a hollow shell of like a ship.
Shielding for a mithril engine? Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragon fire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelus might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you
He's so
would be
smart.
so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Harpocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, Perhaps I should too.
I have to pick which waifu to bring.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
Oh boy.
Shielding that guards against even the most ferocious flames. I could have done with some of that on Drustinus.
I doubt I would have survived that place with or without it. A trip to Northreach, though, I think either of us could handle.
So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
Ugh, I can't believe I have to pick. No, I'm around Jill so many times. I don't think I need to know more about her, right? She could just stick with Hippocrates. I can just learn more about Tario.
All right. So, what are we fetching?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
Garlic? Conch shells? Are you sure this is the right list? Looks like the ingredients for someone's supper.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited. Effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Well, isn't that convenient? I was hoping to be able to make a trip over that way sometime soon. Need to speak to an old acquaintance. I'll meet you there.
All right. Stay safe.
I'm sure there's something tasty in a conch shell.
I'll see you later, Clive.
A little hermit
Good luck
crab.
with your research.
Don't be jealous now.
Hippocrates and I'll look after things here. You head over to Northreach.
Is there something I might assist you with, Clive?
Nope.
You make your way to Northreach. Leave the matter of the shielding with me.
You know, one of the shellfishes I like to eat
Where's Talia?
that I don't think I have a problem with is mussels. Oh my god. Those things sauteed with like lemon squeezed on it. Oh my
Keep
god.
them pilchards nice and chilled.
Need to stock up on these.
Spoiling another catch.
But they didn't say hermit crab, they're talking about the shell itself. I'm sure it's good on
There
calcium.
you are, Talia.
Ah, and there you are.
There
We
I
shouldn't have
am.
any problems finding what we need in a place like this. But if time is of the essence, perhaps we should split up. Take a few items each.
All right. What shall I look for?
Let's see now. Why don't you take the garlic and the pepio nuts? Meet me by the gate when you've got them.
Clive is always taking the nuts. He's on nut duty.
Don't tell me you've forgotten what you're looking for already. Garlic and pepio nuts. Do you want to take the list?
Garlic and PP nuts. Got it. I can't forget.
You'll not find a bruised pippin in fresh cuts.
I hate oyster.
You haven't much, but you're free to look.
Garlic. Elementary allium are a hallmark of classical Sambrex cuisine. So much so that it is a tradition for the emperor to award honorary titles to those responsible for supervising their cultivation and preparation of the White Worm Castle kitchen, the so-called Garlic Knight among them.
Ah, yes.
I don't understand why people— What? Vamp? What? This— oh. You haven't said anything and I said I hate oyster, you're like, I need to type something.
How the hell is anyone supposed to know that the Glassgate flood has finally spread?
I'm a texture eater and I think oysters are too gushy. What I like about mussel is that it's kind of firm and chewy. But there's something about oyster that I don't like.
What do you want?
Pepio nut. The edible fruit of a pepio plant is prized by chocobo breeders, although the superstition that it lends a stud bird additional stamina seems largely founded on its blushing, swollen form than any quantifiable results.
And thanks for nothing.
I should do it.
I also like scallops, but I don't eat them raw. Of course you're a firm enjoyer. Yes, I I feel that. I don't like ribs. Yeah, ribs can be a little iffy. Yeah. I do like firm.
Did you find everything?
I did. Here.
But I've not had oysters in— ah, you're not missing out.
Garlic and pepio nuts. Job done. We should get this back to Tomes then. He'll be waiting.
Damn, when's the last time you ate oyster? I don't think I've seen oyster pictures, have I?
But we're not in too much of a rush, are we? Quick chat.
I know it wasn't as bad as you say. To me, it's not a fun experience.
Do you know, I think
Only a
this is the
month?
very first time we've been out on an errand together.
I think you might be right.
In all the years since you and that scowl of yours first appeared, you haven't invited me out once. For shame.
Well, it seemed long overdue. And you did say you had some shopping to do.
I was hoping to restock my supplies of herbs and liniment, yes. You and Jill alone burned through them like wildfire. No luck, though. My usual supplier's not here, and I refuse to pay the prices these gougers charge.
I'll ask Karen when we get back. What is it?
Oh, just memories. I came here with Sid once, shopping for
I
supplies,
miss
just like
it.
today. And just like today, I came away empty-handed. Sid even said he'd speak to Karen for me when we got back. Has it really been 5 years? I remember it as if it was yesterday. Hold on. Does that mean it's been 5 years since we met? Feels a lot longer.
It does. In a good way, of course. Thank you, Taya.
For what?
I miss
For
myself.
everything.
I
just
miss
want you to know
the
that all you've done
original
for us,
Sid.
all you still do. It's appreciated.
Do you think I'd stick around if I thought it wasn't? But in the spirit of sharing and caring, you're appreciated too, by all of us.
I tried oyster and hot pot before, thinking that it would be better. It was not.
Well, I think we've tarried long enough. I ought to get these ingredients back to Tomes so he can make up this concoction of his. I'll meet you back at the hideaway, all right?
All right. And thanks again.
I heard you the first time.
Welcome home. He had a successful trip.
Ah, better late than never. We're ready to begin whenever you are.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Tarja how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
Oh my.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
Oh, and Clive. It was good to talk. We should do it again sometime.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates.
Giga Chad.
Well, I better go and give Mid the good news then.
Yeah, but you know what's sad? I had to play this in like windowed mode 1080p. Something by just so it can run well.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border.
Are you still running round after Mid? Oh, you poor bastard.
Greedy goober. Some cats are sluts for affection.
Kuka,
I thought that bastard's death would change things.
close my eyes.
I can still hear Jara's voice as he whispers for us to run. As he calls out to the soldiers to distract them. His words saved us, and I'll never forget that. It's just like he said, words are immortal. And his live on in me. He changed my life, and I've wanted to thank him ever
Only
since.
I don't know how.
I don't know the right words.
I wish you were here.
Teach them to me. Damn.
Is everything we've received and everything
Rip to
promised?
pieces. I don't want to upgrade yet. A fire in our hearts. The bearer's plight. Few are those who strive to lighten the burden borne by the crystal's cursed. But if we are to survive the coming storm, we must stand together. Bearer and brother, as you have shown us. A friend in Northreach.
You earned this.
I sure have.
Come again. I may have more for you.
You only got started getting clean like last week. That's cute because he knows he can get affection from you. And nobody else.
I think Mid might need some help.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
One of my cats also taps my arm or whatever for affection, but she rarely does it.
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making
He's a
swords and
vampire.
shields, not Thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way.
Oh, and bring me the biggest salmon you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
It's finished. It's finally finished.
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
Oh god.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Thank god.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans. I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
Good luck, Matt.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
I think my main cat is has ADHD.
She was building a ship.
Really? That's a ship. Let's sail it around the lake.
Wait, what? Wait, there's a side quest over there. There's 2 side quests. Maybe it's such a charming creature, ain't it? It sure is. You should see his human form.
That's it then. I'm buggered. Here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you've a mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bung in a solution you want splitting, and it'll separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
Why not?
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. Alright. Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief.
Bomb ash, so I gotta
Gave me a
kill
sample
bombs.
she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame ain't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
Alright. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly. And a good hunting, eh?
Napalm was for sure an autism creature. Did the mama cat take Tylenol?
I've tried to find a supplier for this stuff, but it's rare as Chocobo's teeth. Either someone brings down a bomb king and picks up the ash, or...
Yeah.
Wait for one to snuff it of old age.
No, it was the vaccines. Damn, which one? Did they put Tylenol in the vaccines?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
He cracked the crystal too? You're joking.
It's no joke. Drake's Fang is gone. There's nothing left but a crater.
Off the record. Oh. Off the record. I was thumbing through the hideaway ledgers at Otto's behest and might have come across something that might need your attention. Maybe. And by that, I mean immediately. You know where I'll be. A bad feeling, Clive. Something ain't right with the hound of yours. When it pleases your lordship, come pay me a visit at the tomb. About Blackthorn. Oh. About Blackthorn. Cheers for your help dragging Blackthorn out of the dumps the other day. Thing is, I reckon he's gone and thrown himself back in, judging by the droop of his jowls lately. So I'm thinking maybe it weren't just the leather was on his mind. Maybe there's other demons jabbing their pitchforks into his privates. Oh my god. I know you're a busy bloke, but next time you find yourself free, maybe we could go and ask the old bastard what's got him so hot and bothered. Assuming it ain't just the forge. Oh my. Okay, I'm gonna start with this one then, I guess. Yeah.
Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
My face when I learned my mom didn't take Tylenol while pregnant. I'm just naturally a dumbass. I blame TikTok. TikTok rotted your brain. Damn, August, tell him how you really feel.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
I thought we were gonna be doing story today, but nope, we're doing all side story, baby. Never know.
Clive, did you get my letter?
Yes, I got your love
That's why I'm
letter.
here.
Shh. Otto won't be listening.
Is this better?
A little. Listen, I've some bad news. It turns out the Hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders, and it's maybe my fault. But I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle. Zero, you might say. I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's gonna take some time, and I'm gonna need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. And I hope he'll dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why? Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each. 5
What?
million each. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the Hideaway, you see, and, well, I must have made some sort of oversight.
Those ledgers were my responsibility, and it was my decision to entrust them to you. This is my fault.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're gonna make this work.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are. For something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe, and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you.
God damn.
Oh, I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
Really? Do you think so?
No.
Have you seen Karen killed someone? I haven't.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? I'm sorry to drag you into this, Master Clive. It's just I couldn't think who else to ask, and you're always so willing to help everyone.
Yeah,
Like a
yeah.
stranger, eh?
Oh, there's so much to do. Let's do another fucking
Told me she was building
letter.
a ship.
All that was wasted as the account. The war for Foma could use the soul of a sergeant who's got. Use this world's Morrow.
He cracked the crystal too. You're joking.
Alright. Let's see. You.
What could be wrong with Torgor? He seemed well enough when I last saw him.
He ate something he shouldn't have. Then the other one.
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
More things to kill.
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgor?
So you can read. Congratulations.
Wow.
But I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at them. Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
He's a vacation.
What was it you said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, that you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, you've got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me, the edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realized he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you?
Nah. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
Yeah.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome. And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about this sword.
Anime protect sword.
You're looking well, Karen.
What do you want? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that.
Mm.
Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh. And he's a touch eccentric.
What do you mean?
If you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning.
What do you mean by that?
Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgal. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite, which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frostwolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frostwolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so, it seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive.
Or hunts.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Ask about the bomb sightings. Are you on the hunt for a bomb king, Kupo? If so, I have a billet that might interest you. Oh, that's okay. Bomb King, a curse breaker aiming for the Imperial chase, take a wrong turn into a nearby wood, within which she discovered the ruins of a fallen airship, and within them a beast akin to a great ball of fire that chased her screaming from the grove. The soldier later identified the creature as an almanac of echoes, but was firm in her insistence that the bomb she saw was near 10 times the size of the one depicted therein. The Croc Sembrek. Nearby woods, a fallen airship. Let's see about your adventure. Did I ever tell you about the time I took a trip to the island west of Storm?
You mean the Iron Kingdom?
Is that what they call them, Kupo? In Muggleton, we call them the Smithies in the Strait of Separation from the mainland. Quench. I was adventuring down the Dalmekian coast and I saw the bright light, black shadows at offering Kupo. Imagine being disappointed when I learned that those lights and shadows weren't just forging stains in the... Oh. So from what I learned from the local treat strangers since Kupo was probably the best thing I could say goodbye. God damn, you talk so fucking fast. The bomb's out hiding in the cock of Sim. Why are they always hiding in the cock? What the fuck? Yeah. Blah blah blah. Where is it? This place is so big. Could it be here? There's like nothing here. Hmm. I was hoping for a name somewhere. Go back to the world map. This is Sambreck. The region's named the Croc. Well, yeah, but it's like Croc Sambreck, and this is Rosaria, this is Dalmekia, this is Sambreck. I'm thinking it's probably here, maybe? Let's check it out. Well, since I'm here, I can just deliver the thing for the quest anyway.
Did you hear?
The gates to heaven.
I want to see you. It's all right.
What am I gonna do without sweet water and oil of talc?
Milady, I come bearing gifts.
Gifts? Whatever is the occasion.
Star Ruby. One of the 3 brilliant gemstones acquired and set aside by Sid for a rainy day. Otto now deemed that the day has arrived and wishes to use the rubies to pay off 3 outstanding debts to Lady Karen, Martha, and Martha's Rest, and Isabel of the Vale. They're gonna... okay.
My. Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you. To settle the Hideaway's debt with the Vale. And to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
You disappoint me, Clive.
What? What'd I do?
I thought you might finally be warming to me.
Oh.
Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing, nor does the Hideaway. My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly. It was the least I could do.
You once told me Sid did you a kindness.
What was it?
I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. For my sake. And for Otto's. For all of us. For all you've done.
It is rather fetching, isn't it? Very well. Otto is lucky to have you, Clive. I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the Hideaway are the closest thing he has to family.
Otto had a son.
Long ago, yes. Sid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy.
Oh.
And blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done. But it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I'm beginning to see that.
Super rough.
Did you hear?
The gates to heaven.
Citizens are free to come and go as they please. Checkpoint's open to all. You'll find a little beyond Northridge, though. When the throne moved south, most with any sense followed.
They don't call me slurs anymore.
All anyone ever
Fresh cut. You'll not find a bruise.
They actually sound kinder.
Good girl.
Fly, Ambrosia.
It's been 5 years since they knew you were but But I was just there though.
Time to fight.
Wait, has it actually been 5 years? Damn. Felt like yesterday. This place looks kind of spooky. Oh, what?
No mistakes.
Destroyed. Griffin head braid. Griffin's head braid increases burning blade damage by 7%. While it is true that large felines make a home of the Damekian desert, tales of a flying lion with a mane of living flame and a rage just as hot are fallacious. Most likely the result of a chance encounter with a long-haired cat ill-starred enough to have been caught in a brush fire. When I looked it up and there's no way you'll find it in a timely fashion. Right. Yeah, I didn't know this place connected. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm surprised it doesn't really show on the map where it is. I think the only hint I was given is that it's like near broken airships. Do you want? I'll just try to look for it myself. Imperial Chase. Very cozy.
That'll do, girl.
What is here? No, I don't think there's anything here, right? I think you just dismounted me because I'm in an area, like a town. Treasure chest. This is a very nice home. The Heaven Hall. Unnamed Chapel. Oh, it's right there. What?
Ambrosia won't help me here. Ready, go? Yeah.
See, I didn't need your help. I didn't need your help at all. I just had to look at the map and there it was. Get up. Alright, let's see what you're made of. Oh, you're creepy. Bomb. Oh, you're only rank B. You're fine.
What we have here. Greetings, Your Majesty.
Oh god, there's two of them. There's three of them, I mean. Oh god, what's it doing? That's what it's doing.
I needed that.
Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. I don't like this. God.
Too slow.
Woohoo! Get parried. God, that was scary. Level up. I should probably look at my skills. Bomb Ember. Figuratively, the smoldering self of a bomb given life by unknown magics. Literally, a very hot rock. Fortunately, there are myriad uses for such a thing. Dramatic finish.
Your reign is over.
Ooh.
Now to collect the ash. I should probably have brought a bucket.
Nah, your pockets will do.
This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more. That should do it. The wine needs more than this.
Alright, what else is there? Martha's Rest.
Clive, we weren't expecting you.
I wasn't expecting to be here, but it seems we still owe you a considerable amount of coin for your help with our rebuilding efforts. And though I doubt it's what you were expecting, we were hoping you'd take this.
I won't forget. Star Ruby.
A star ruby? I can't accept this. It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto. Bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it? The old goat working himself to death again?
Something like that. Most days I think he's the only reason the hideaway's still standing.
Same as always, eh? Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander, word is he was the first one Sid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone. And when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto would just give up.
His death was hard on everyone. But it must have hit Otto hardest of all.
No, I took it
He
harder.
didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, he was the one who nominated you as Sid's replacement, and rallied the rest around you. I reckon what he saw in Sid, he saw in you too. And don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither. That, and you keep good company.
I suppose I do. Goat will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us.
I gotta go all the way over there. I'm surprised I didn't need to, like,
She had a man agree.
put on a hunt board or anything like that.
Please, teach me how to fight.
I don't have time for you bugs. I got things to do. What the fuck is... Oh, it's a minotaur. I'm putting down more words for the fic I've been writing. Oh, that's good. That's good to hear.
If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place.
I need to get drawing again. I've been so procrastinating.
I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal?
I just kicked him. God. That's so disrespectful.
No. Will it be enough, I wonder?
Oh, you look so happy.
I say that answers my question. Which means we owe the lawsmen our thanks. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy.
Big and old.
You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back. Come on, boy.
We got a lot to bring back.
That'll feel good, boy.
Maybe that's why my hunts never work. I'm not kicking the deer. Gotta disrespect them. Let's see. Good hideaway. I think that's all the quests, right? No, there's one down here.
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
The St. Drake's Fang is gone. The whole Mother Crystal gone.
Yep, I did it. Ooh, the room that was always closed is now open.
My reputation will be ruined! Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Why is the door open?
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? Oh, no. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He's been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalamil is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell, and best of luck.
A bandit's bed, huh?
It's a wonder the Republic tolerates the existence of the bandit's bed. You would have thought a few dozen good men might put an end to the problem. Then again, what commander would want to march his troop into the Valcroy?
Let's see. Where it be? There. Oh, that's where I killed that turtle.
Come on.
Yeah!
Wasn't that impressive a spot last you were about there? Oop, wrong way. It was a pretty cozy spot, I guess. Now that that turtle's not there, they can make their base there without any issues. Cause that turtle will wreck their shit. And you're sure you're good with maps? Yeah, I'm good with maps. Ooh.
We've got company! Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off!
The turtle's aggressive. Why is his name the innkeeper? Does he run like an inn? Bitch slapped. The other wizard lives, okay. Yeah, I killed him.
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right.
Can't stop thinking about food.
Let's get it back to Dalamil.
Maybe that this guy is the innkeeper at the place you were just at, and he's just trying to double pay.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects.
That's
what
right.
What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword.
Damn.
It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key. The secret ingredient. Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards. The very stone of which I spoke.
Ooh.
Far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself. And a far more fitting payment.
Gave me a rock.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
Are there many other collectors out there?
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis. Lord
My uncle?
Byron Rosfield. And is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern. May our paths cross again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
Imagine if he finds out that I'm his nephew.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance. Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
Sundered whetstone. Okay.
Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword then?
I did better than that.
I got a rock. A slab of rock quarried on the southern continent. Its unparalleled hardness makes it perfect for sharpening blades forged from all manners of metal, from bronze to adamantite. I had a chunk of marble or some shit for the last decade. I forgot where I got it, but it was used for something.
Whetstone. Yes.
Why? For building
But
pillar.
not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
Nice marble floor.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthean steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy, nah. I'll make something much better.
I'm sure the curse breakers will be delighted. Just don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone. Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one, August too. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
You'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it. You come and find me when you've got the materials.
All right. I will.
Flat on all 3 stick sides. Oh, interesting. Excalibur design draft. A diagram detailing the steps to forge a sword to rival that of a legendary king. Yippee! Alright, what does it take to make it?
Clive? What do you want?
Oh, I can make it! Though modern-day plays such as the Adventure of Sir Crandall have taken to embellish the tale considerably, historians do agree that long ago the nations of Valisthea were, for a short time, united under a single king and his band of loyal knights. Whether or not he was indeed crowned upon drawing a sword from a stone is a matter still up for debate. They have a King Arthur in this world?
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Diamond sword. I want a diamond sword.
Anything else?
I wonder what it looks like. Wrapping up once you finish it, maybe. Don't know yet. Where's this Excalibur? Yeah, that's a sick weapon. I'm gonna stay with my Sid sword. Hee.
I noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere. Take him for a walk, did you?
You could say that.
So, Molly's leftovers weren't good enough, eh? That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup. All right, no need to shout.
Absurd.
Now we know what you're after. I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later. Can I leave it with you?
Elder antelope femur. Short of slaying a behemoth or a curl, a bison, a minotaur, or an adamantoise, one would be hard-pressed to find a larger leg bone. If this does not satisfy Torgal's ancestral hunger, chances are nothing will.
You can, aye. I'm nice like that. In return, you can thank Tomes for me. The bloody know-it-all.
I was just on my way to see him.
I like the sound design of this game. Like, you can hear the leather of his armor just speaking.
Ah, Clive. Were you able to locate your quarry?
Yeah.
We were indeed, Lawsman. You pointed us in exactly the right direction. And Torgal's been a very happy hound ever since.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Ah. But that reminds me. After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
About how she somehow woke the power within him.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought, but one which raised certain questions in my mind. You see, the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone. And while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Cid. In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty, and that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Oh, he's more than an ally. He's a friend.
Bone to pick. Caval's Fang. Slightly increases Torgal's attack potency. Even a legendary king surrounded by the realm's greatest knights and blessed by the very heavens would have found himself hard-pressed to unite the warring tribes of ancient Valsteia. Fortunately, he had the help of his fine and trusty hound, Caval.
Oh, I'm never drinking again.
Is that
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Goat. Still alive, I see. So Lady Karen accepted the ruby.
Ah, about that. I tried my best, but she was just too stubborn to take it. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Oh my.
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever. Let me see what I can do.
Oh, wonderful. I hope you have better luck than I did.
Maybe she found out it was from Cid and she just don't want it. I mean, I'll take it. Look at Torgal.
Lady Karen, Goat tells me you weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you lot me hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the Hideaway's coffers, but those were donations, and you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another. And our circumstances have changed. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince now, are you? Fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not. Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce. You wouldn't mind, would you?
I know her.
Not at all. Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
Who could it be?
I hear you ended up delivering all 3 stones. Thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Oh.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Oh, so you remember what's owed to you then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledgers are square.
Right away.
I've seen that before.
You have, yeah. Plenty of times.
What, a cup?
It was the only goblet Sid ever used. Either out of habit, or because the filthy sod couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
I bet they do.
How long did you know Sid before he...
Before he died. 20 summers, give or take. Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to... I forget where. And having nothing better to do on the long nights, we set up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that. On account of making a fine maiden's belly fat.
Oh, you got
Sid
some.
stayed close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day, and there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have...
My family were the ones who summoned the constable, wanted the monster taken
That's
away.
fucked up.
I couldn't turn my back on him, forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth. was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall.
What a nice cutscene.
But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
Hmm? What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather goat were at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
If I drink from the cup, is it indirect kissing? Sid's goblet. According to Otto, Sid never once Sid never once washed his goblet, despite using it every day for both wine and small beers. I won't have it said that I'm a poor host. What? Ew. Sid, you gross motherfucker. Holy shit. That is nasty. Does he think that the alcohol will just clean it? Typical man behavior.
All right there, Sid? How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
I have it here.
Bomb ash. It is hypothesized that the bomb's inclinations to self-destruct during violent encounters is a form of collective preservation, akin to how a honeybee will sting a threat to the hive at the cost of his own life. Huh.
That's the stuff! And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the alembic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let nothing say otherwise. Right then, let's get this contraption up and running. There we have it. The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in. Reckon I could work some magic on that, huh?
What kind of magic?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest lever supple as anything. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. Ah, I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
Well, it can't hurt to try, I suppose.
That's the spirit.
Does that work on anything else?
I'll only be a mo. Well, what you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you. I think.
No. Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag. And I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that came from.
Just balancing everything. Treated potion satchel, necessary for increasing consumable inventory capacity. For the same exotic compound that was applied to the leather of this satchel be kneaded into a pair of boots, they should surely become supple enough to accommodate a man with 20 toes. Inventory increased. I didn't know I had a capacity. Capacity, you have obtained a treated potion satchel, hereby increasing your capacity for carrying consumables. Item slot increase are as follows. Ooh. I need to buy more potions because I spent a lot on that bomb.
Help you today, Clive? Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Fire in our hearts, a light from the heavens. The goddess Krieger teaches. Wait, Goddess Krieger? I thought it was a male name. Teaches us that to walk with the wretched is an act of greater good. If we are to accept this truth, then one could not rightly call he who follows this path an outlaw. Humble servant. High Clerical Medallion. Increased healing potency of high potions by 25%. In remote locations where trained physicers cannot be found, the duties of curing the injured and their ails oft fall to the man and woman of the local churches. Light crystal medallions such as these assist the clergy in their healing prayers.
Here you are.
It can't be a female name. You're so toxic. That's the image in my head.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
I don't know. I never heard of female named Greg.
Is that you done then? Mid's not roped you into building the rest of the boat, has she?
Let's do it. Let's build the boat.
Clive. Asterix. Mid finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
She did, yes.
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Daddy issues?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Is that the thing Tomes held?
Obolus, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry and all, are you? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obolus.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle?
A request for assistance, my dear boy. My journey to Canberra has been a resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strongbox with us, but his considerable knowledge of the goings-on in the Free Cities, by which I learned of the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Though I, for one, believe Miss Telemon's project to be quite the valiant enterprise, I doubt the Canberrian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorized use of their dockyard. No matter how deserted, and if rumor has already reached my friend, it may not be long before the guildmasters are rapping at our door. Which is why I penned you to this note. I would like to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two, that he might keep a watch on those who might mean our little fellowship ill, and warn us of any impending attacks. I trust that you will give this proposal your full consideration. Your loving uncle.
Trouble in Canva.
There's always trouble.
I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in and all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Ooh, new place. Its legacy. Central Storm Deadlands. The dust long settled, little remains of the once bustling refuge many called home.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. That if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the Lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goot.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Buckland.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
I know that hand wave anywhere.
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
You're a bad boy. Bad boy. Yeah, yeah, there was a reason why they were trying to grow fruits and stuff like that in the cave, and it didn't end up growing right and tasting nasty. Is because like the soil there is not good for growing anything. That's why Sid was eating those like nasty fruits and he liked them so much. Neath Cleft, Eastern Dalmatia, a narrow pass through otherwise impassable mountain, thought to have been torn from rock by the very gods themselves. Yeah, you could, but you have to technically stop. I know how the blight works. I'm sure you do. Yeah, he's eating it because it's a nasty bitch.
Better. Thanks to Talia.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
The quest nearby. There is? There's a quest nearby? Oh, there is. Huh. You are sure I know how the blight works, as I am sure you know how the map works. Yeah? Anyways, I think I'm gonna call it here. It is 3 AM. We got a lot done. We got like, what, 4 or 5 side quests done? And that means the next time I stream this, it's gonna be mostly story, hopefully. So, thank y'all for coming, hanging out with me and chilling, relaxing. Gonna have a good night, morning, or afternoon, wherever you are. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye bye.